Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome in. Welcome to your love reading. This is the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you are doing well, feeling safe, and feeling blessed because you are. So let's go ahead and get started on your love reading. Please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. What is the message for someone out there? Hopefully we'll get a love message. All right, you have the Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. You have the Six of Wands. Oh my, all of these wands. Wow, I'm already hearing the message, which is why I'm chuckling a little bit, but I've never seen a spread with so many wands consecutively. Hangman. Someone here is, yeah, I already hear the message. Someone here is dying for your love, okay? That's why you see all these wands. Someone here is dying for your attention. This person has accepted the challenge, okay? You've created some kind of challenge for this person to be with you, and they're saying challenge accepted. They're dying for your love, they're dying for your attention, and they want victory with you. They want to win your heart. The Six of Wands is all about victory, and they find you to be a challenge. This is someone who has revealed themselves to you time and time again, but they just can't seem to have you. And this is a man who likes to work hard. You know, many of you have heard it before when you're getting love advice from people who are experienced. They'll say, real men love a challenge. It gives them something to do. And, you know, this love is certainly giving this man something to do. You are making it very difficult for him to be with you. And, you know, it's what's making him want you more. I will say that just biologically, men are hunters. So they like it when you give them something to do. Don't make it too easy for them. And that's how you'll capture their heart. I'm not saying to break their heart, but I'm just saying don't make it too easy. But also, you don't want to make it too hard where you come off as someone who isn't interested. Nobody wants to keep on pursuing someone who doesn't seem interested. So, with the Nine of Wands here, the Nine of Wands is a Wounded Warrior card. I feel like you bruised this man's ego, whether you meant to do it on purpose or not. And how did you bruise his ego? You didn't drool over him. You didn't. You didn't bow down to him. You didn't submit to him. I feel like this is definitely a man who captures the heart of many women, and he's an eye catcher, okay? He easily gets attention from women. He's very attractive. And typically, he doesn't have to go out of his way for a woman. Typically, the woman goes to him. But this time around, the tables turned, right? You sort of gave him something new. You gave him a taste of something that he's never had before, which is that he has to do the pursuing. And let me tell you, he's been chasing you down. He's been chasing you down. With the Eight of Wands. So another thing with the Nine of Wands, he's a little bit crazy. I feel like you're bringing out his masculine side, you know, that hunter, right? They're biological hunters. And when a man wants a woman, he will go and get her. The wand in tarot represents action. All right? It represents action, it represents passion, ambition, and pursuit. The Nine of Wands being that Wounded Warrior card, it can also represent his mental health. So he's becoming a bit crazy there, a bit chaotic. With the Eight of Wands is fast energy. So whether it's like fast action, fast communication, I'll say this, the love is requited. The feeling is mutual. You are just as interested in this man as he is. But what is enticing him is just how well composed you are presenting yourself. You're staying in control of your emotions. And again, you don't come off as desperate as much as you want him. You are really staying composed, staying in character. You are respecting yourself. You're not chasing after a man. You're not making it easy for him. Just everything about you he likes. He's obsessed with you. He's in awe of you. And with the Eight of Wands here, there's bound to be something very hot and passionate that happens between the two of you, because there's this undeniable passion and attraction between the two of you. Like, it's intense, okay? The room gets hot with the two of you in it. So yeah, there's bound to be something quite hot and heavy to occur here. Now, let's look at the Two of Pentacles. He sort of has trust issues, by the way. He just feels like a beautiful woman like you wouldn't settle down with just one person. There's some kind of suspicion there that he has about you, that it's like, are you a good girl or are you a bad girl, right? The Two of Pentacles is juggling. So there's always going to be that question at the back of his mind, whether or not you are committed to him and him alone, or do you have another man, on the side? Do you have a plan B? Or like, does he have your heart 100%? Okay, there's always going to be that kind of suspicion there, but maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's actually what will keep him on his toes, keep him wanting to satisfy you and make you happy. There's something about the way you carry yourself where you're not really, like I said, you're not desperate, okay? You're not going crazy over him. If you are, you're doing a good job at keeping that hidden, and you should keep on keeping that hidden. Make him put in the work, okay? But don't go too hard on him. But the way you carry yourself, it is clear that you are a woman who knows her worth, and that you're also a woman who knows that you have options. So if he doesn't play the role well, right? If he doesn't play his part well, you can always go and find someone else. So you carry yourself with confidence. That's what it is, with confidence. And so that's what's going to keep him on his feet, where he always has this thought at the back of his mind that, oh my gosh, there's always another man waiting to take my place. This is a woman who has great self-esteem, and she's just self-assured. And if I mess up, she may not be very, patient with me. She'll just move on to the next. So you carry yourself as if you have options, as if you know that, and you do have options. You don't have to settle for anything less. So that's just what keeps him so jumpy with all the wand, right? The passion there. Like, he's willing to pretty much go to war for you. He's even willing to compete if he does find out that there's another man in your life. And next you have the Hangman, and the Hangman is all about releasing, surrendering, and letting go. I want us to look more into the Hangman. Queen of Pentacles. There's someone who's been kind of spying on this relationship, by the way. Yeah, there's someone who's been spying on the two of you. Clarify the Hangman. Four of Wands. So this man, what you should know is he's so into you that he has talked about you with some of his family and friends. As a matter of fact, I feel like there's a relative here who's been snooping around. Page of Cups. Oh, yeah. There's a relative of his who's been checking you out. They see you, they want to know a lot about you, which is why they started snooping around. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, all right, this particular relative. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, and that's a good thing. You know, when someone sees you as the Queen of Pentacles, they pretty much see you as someone who's ideal. You can always expect the Queen of Pentacles to have a career and, you know, be financially stable, have her own home, her own car, you know, successful, well-grounded. So that's what this relative has noticed about you. This relative, they are open to you with the Page of Cups, okay? At this point, they are open to you. But honestly, I feel like in the beginning, when they first heard about you, I don't feel like they were as open for whatsoever reason. But now they are. Like, they would be open to having a conversation with you with the Page of Cups. Whereas in the past, I feel like they weren't. And let me see why that is. Two of Wands, carrying out a plan. Oh, they questioned your motive. They were cautious of you being a opportunist, even like, let me be careful with my words, but you know, those types of people, those types of women who only date men for their money or to climb to the top. Yeah. You're actually dealing with this love interest of yours, the one who's crazy about you, the masculine. The masculine here comes from a wealthy family. He also comes from an influential family, hence the Hierophant. The Hierophant is someone who's powerful, influential, and also wealthy. This family, they are connected to companies like businesses, corporations, institutions. They're really, you know, they are a pretty high profile family. And so this relative was quite concerned that you would be someone who's trying to socially climb their way to the top through your romantic partners. But it looks like they've realized that you're actually not that way. Hello, my beautiful people. This is an exclusive reading. So to watch the full tarot reading, click the link in the description box or in the comment section.